Hey guys, Pat1979 here. Gonna bring to you today a quick review on the Freedom Clips slash Clever Clips from a company called Sky Generics, but they're all the same. They're pretty much all the same stuff. I just want to show you guys the clip that I put in my Keurig. So the clip is starting to bend. I've used it about 8 times. I just opened and closed it just to see how it worked. And I did 2 pods with it for a total of maybe 8 times that I used it. And the last time I opened the machine, the Keurig, it just fell, and you can see how bent it is, and it's not supposed to be like that. The clip is supposed to be like this. So this plastic is gonna fail pretty soon if I keep bending backward. But every time you put a pod in there, it just puts some pressure on the clip and it just falls. So the way it's manufactured is pretty dumb in my opinion. So just gonna show you guys, reposition the camera and show you guys how it works, how you put it in there and why it doesn't work. So let me just show you guys here. Let me bring the camera up and down. So like that. So let's go upstairs and show you guys. So you guys zoom in on top here. You guys get a good idea where this thing is supposed to go and what it's supposed to do. So alright, so now you guys get a pretty good idea where it is. I'm just going to reposition the camera so I can see it. So the way the clip works is when you install the clip goes up like that. The smallest part goes, and there's a little ridge that goes on the back here. So when you install it up here, it kind of looks like that. So you got to put it on the last part here. I'm gonna try to do this one-handed. So you put it on the last part, on the last hole. So you guys can see there's a front hole there, but I'll try to put it back here. So alright, so it's in place. So like that, you guys can see what it does. So you don't put on the first hole there, you put on the second one that's back here. So that one is just something else. So now every time you place the let me just zoom out a little bit so you guys can see. Every time you close it down and you bring it back up, it has a little bend in it, so it's bending, and every time you put a cup in there, it's gonna bend even more. So you know, not really good for long-term uses. This is something you use a couple of times, and the only thing it does though that I'm gonna say is if you have a pod that doesn't have the white circle around it, it is gonna work for that. So let me show you guys and demonstrate what I mean. So I'm gonna bring you guys on top here so you guys can see that without losing you guys too much. Click. So let me just show you guys here for that. So this is with the Freedom Clip on. So basically right now I got no pods in there. So as you guys can see, no pods and that little thing back there. So now I'm just going to wait for my Keurig to take forever to warm up, because especially this is close to a wall where there's you know, there's nothing outside. So outside is just maybe a little bit of insulation, and it's just outside in the cold. So the water and everything that's close to this wall is a little cold. So it's about to finish warming up soon, hopefully. Should kind of pre-warm that the Keurig. Anyway, I just want to show you guys that. But one thing I noticed too, it doesn't give me access to the other menu with the pod, so I don't have to have access to all the menus, which is really annoying. And I don't know why I don't have access to all the menus. It's just, you know, something that I wish I could have access to, but it just, the only thing it does is really, it's just like there's a pod in there all the time. So that's the only thing it does. So if you're using a third party or something that's not usually working, so you guys can see now, is in there. So you can do strong, you can do that. That's it. So it's like there's a pot in there. So if you don't have any that little white ring around your so you're not gonna get the oops message. But I don't know if you guys can tell, but this thing is already bending out of place. So yep, not really good for that from Sky Generics or the Freedom clips made out of plastic. That's just a bad design in my opinion, and they should have just did something differently. So let me just take that one out so you guys already saw it. So I'm just gonna take it out and show you guys if I don't put it in. So now it's reading you know, cancel for hot water, and that's it. So if I take that on and try to put it back, let me go a little bit closer here so I can see where I'm going. So basically like that. I put it back down. So now it's like there's a, whoops, back off here. So now it's like, you know, there's a pot in there. So that's pretty much the only thing it's doing. But the design is just too bad. It's just bending, and I wish they kind of just changed it and just made some clips that they're gonna go clip inside the machine instead of outside like that. And the fact that this is protruding out a little bit, it's not gonna last long. See, mine's already bent, and you know, it's not gonna last very long. So it's a good thing to give you guys three clips for that, but I wouldn't waste my money. I spent $10, and after like 8 uses, just opening and closing, the first clip is already fell. So in my opinion, that's a fail. So I'm just gonna give it a few thumbs up. So, I mean, just maybe a score of 2 or 3 out of 10, because you can use it to make some coffee with the pots that are not compatible. So that's the only good point for it. It doesn't do anything else except to break after a few uses. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys on the next one.